Canada is becoming more diverse. That's the general conclusion from the latest batch of data released by Statistics Canada today on the 2016 census. Since 1981, the proportion of Canadians that identify as visible minorities has jumped from 5% to 22% last year. A big part of that story is immigration. 7.5 million Canadians were now born outside the country, and 1.2 million of them arrived here between 2011 and 2016. 62% of this most recent batch of immigrants comes from Asia, where the top 5 source countries were Philippines, India, China, Iran, and Pakistan. There's also Africa, which surpassed Europe for the first time as the second place source continent for Canadian immigrants. StatsCan says that partly explains why the census counts more than 1 million black Canadians for the first time ever. The other big thing is the continued growth of the Indigenous population at 4 times the rate of the rest of Canada. First Nations, Métis, and Inuit now make up 5% of the Canadian population, up 42% from just 10 years ago, to make a total of 1.6 million Indigenous Canadians. It's a bunch of stats that weren't entirely unexpected, but the most eye-catching thing for me was that Toronto is now comprised of a majority of people who identify as visible minorities. For the Toronto Star, I'm Alex Ballingall.